Back now at 8:45 with Your Life Calling Today. Our special Today contributor, Jane Pauley, has been working with AARP, which has sponsored and produced a series of reports for us. And the lights have gone out, but Jane is here this morning, and she still can tell us what's happening in the dark.
Yeah, I absolutely do it. Where's my flashlight? When Gid Pool moved to Florida, the state of retirement, a funny thing happened. He didn't find his life calling. He heard it.
Thank you.
Gid Pool was a jack of all trades.
I'm one of these guys that gets bored real easy. I went to seminary. I've been a ski instructor. I was a financial planner. I was in the Army. I was in the Air Force.
You sold some stuff.
I sold vacuum cleaners, door to door. I sold boats. I sold cars. I sold insurance.
How would you fill in the blank under occupation?
Roadshow.
The road led here, McCurdy's Comedy Club in Sarasota.
I know these people.
Yeah, I'm next to Paula Poundstone.
At 61, on a whim, he signed up for a comedy class.
When I took that comedy class, wow, what if I could really do this? What if this is the one thing that I can hook myself into and just see how far I can go?
6 years later, he's really doing it. It's like you finally grew up and got serious about yourself.
Grew up, really? I'm a comedian.
But he's very serious about it.
So we're going to have a redneck hurricane survival guide.
Constantly writing and refining material.
Or maybe he's just S-T-U-P-I-D.
I stay till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning looking at videos of me on stage, changing things.
His wife, Jane, videotapes every show. And a computer program analyzes his performance.
It tells me what % of the time I'm on stage the audience is laughing.
He gets lots of material just watching people at the mall.
I went to this mall, and I'm sitting there, and I'm in this chair, you know, little padded chairs around the fountain, like daycare for husbands.
I see stuff there. Things that just don't make any sense at all.
That's how they talk in Atlanta. Well, you got a button right here. Well.
When did you get your first paycheck?
About 4 years ago, $25. And I spent about $30 in gas to get there and get back. I will send you some posters.
These days, he does better. Playing clubs, colleges, and corporate events. And his wife enjoys one of the perks.
Thank you.
Cheers, enjoy a cruise.
Gid teaches comedy, improv, and presentation skills on cruise liners. His payment, a free ride.
We did over 100 days of cruising last year.
He's not getting rich, but he's suddenly getting attention, and sometimes it's a little overwhelming.
I look at all of this, and I feel like I wasted all these years, and it sort of hurts that I feel like it took this long, you know? I guess the hardest thing about the comedy is just such a brief moment in your life. Everybody loves you, you love them. You walk off stage, and it's gone. This moment will never be there again.
Most people go through their lives and they never hear the applause and the laughter at all.
The bottom line, Gid Pool is 67, and he's having the time of his life.
No, I got married again because I got tired of having my own opinion.
Almost every show, somebody will walk up to me, and he goes, gee, I've always wanted to try that. And I say, well, why don't you? We're the first generation because of our health care that gets a do-over. Why we want to waste that on sitting around hoping we could try something instead of going out and doing it amazes me. I'm going to do it until I can't remember what to say.
You guys enjoy the rest of the evening.
Formerly jack of all trades, Gid Pool had one thing going for him. He wasn't afraid to try new things. The reality check, getting laughs is hard work. Getting paid for laughs is even harder. Amateurs don't get checks on the way out the door, as Gid says, unless they're doing valet parking. I hope you'll join me today for my internet radio call-in show with Gid at 10 a.m. Eastern Time at aarp.org/Jane.
All right, great story, Jane. And you get a gold star for being such a good sport, and you kept on trucking even when the lights went out. I want you to know that we figured out the problem. And I think Al can
I'm
tell
really
us.
sorry. I knew I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, sorry about that. Just
okay,
kidding.
Al, thanks for copying to that. And by the way, the really funny thing is somebody off camera, Jane said to us, I think she was one of our producers.
My friend Belinda.
Right, she said the two of you never looked better. We're back with much more in a moment. But first, this is live television today on NBC.